Do not attempt the techniques you are about to see without consulting a professional. On this episode of The Dog Whisperer.
He gets pretty aggressive when somebody's coming onto his turf.
Most people are even afraid to come to the door.
Kisses is very possessive of her treats. She'll growl and become a vicious, snarling beast.
He was tagged for euthanasia.
These dogs were so fearful of people that all they do is hide.
He didn't want anything to do with me or Bruce.
My job is to help people to understand what dogs really need. When a dog is balanced, you are going to enjoy a true friend. I rehabilitate dogs. I train people. I am the Dog Whisperer.
Five years ago, we decided to get Kobe as a companion for our other dogs, and also I was in the mode to lose some weight. So I knew Australian Shepherds were high-energy dogs, and I wanted to walk. Kobe is a wonderful dog. He's happy, he's fun, he makes us laugh.
For his first 3 days at the Hoffman's home, Kobe and their other dogs, Cheyenne and Bandit, seemed destined to be a happy, harmonious pack. Then, an unexpected accident occurred.
On the third day, I was out here playing with the three dogs. I got one of our tennis balls and I rolled it. And when Cheyenne went down to get the tennis ball, Kobe's head and Cheyenne's face pretty much hit the ball at the same time. Cheyenne's tooth popped his eye out.
All I heard is just a bunch of crying, and my mom was in a panic.
I scooped the puppy up and told my son to take us to the nearest vet.
I didn't even have my driver's license, and my mom is telling me to rush her to the hospital, and I had to get in there and floor the car and rush him to the emergency room.
My mom was just hysterical, complete. She's an animal lover, so she was completely shook up, and it was really, really sad. And then I went and saw him, and I was devastated and crying, my dog that I'd had for 3 days.
He never regained any vision in that eye. It's pretty much of a horror story. I mean, I sometimes don't think I can get it out of my mind ever. I always see that. He came back into the family after the surgery. That's when his aggression started.
We were always afraid, so we would lock him up, and that just seemed to make him mad. You just don't know what he's going to do.
I can't really have friends over. I can't entertain.
I did have friends come over, and he bit about 3 of them.
Most people are even afraid to come to the door. For the past 5 years, our lives have gotten isolated.
After Bandit and Cheyenne passed away from natural causes, even getting a companion for Kobe seemed out of the question.
I would like to be able to have people in my house. I would love to be able to walk him freely. I would love not to have to worry about his aggressiveness every second of the day.
I do have some concerns about what's gonna happen when Cesar comes, because he gets pretty aggressive when somebody's coming onto his turf and trying to boss him around. And I'm kind of scared for Cesar, actually. I hope he can handle this one.
Dog behavior expert Cesar Millan regards aggressive dogs not as problems, but as challenges. He approaches each case with the conviction that every dog can be rehabilitated.
How can I help you?
We're here because we have a dog that is very aggressive.
Okay.
And we can't carry on a normal lifestyle anymore. I can't do anything with him. I can't take him to a dog park. I can't take him on a walk. We get to a certain point at the end of the street, and you know, he's blind in his right eye. We get to a certain point, and he hears a car go by, he hears a noise, and he pulls to come home. He will not. He just puts on the brakes and wants to go home.
So when did he become blind?
3 days after we had him, he had that tragic accident with the tennis ball. It was absolutely the most traumatic thing you've ever seen or heard.
Right. I asked early in the conversation if they have let go of what happened with the traumatic experience. So the reality is they didn't really completely let go. So the humans actually encourage him to be more unstable because the human feels sorry for what happened 5 years ago. And what it counts is, do you let go 100%? The cat and dogs, they know who really runs the house.
Now, he won't mess with this cat that's behind us here.
She smacks him.
Because the cat is more dominant than him.
Right.
You guys are playing submissive role.
Because he walks good with me.
Kobe surrenders to the cat. There he is. That's the answer. The cat knows how to do it. The cat doesn't see him as a poor Australian shepherd with one eye. The cat doesn't see the story. The cat sees this dog is insecure and he needs me to be the dominant one. The cat can't really sit down right here and tell you, look, let's do it like this. You see what I'm saying? But the cat is giving you lessons every day.
Why does he want to bite every dog when he's a dog and he loved the dogs that we had before? But I can't bring my parents' dog over here because he hurts it.
Because it's unstable.
He's
and unstable leads him into
So I guess what
antisocial
we're saying is,
behavior.
will he ever be stable?
Yes.
He can be stable?
That's right. Oh, yeah, that's
He can be
rehabilitation.
stable.
Mother Nature always want to go back to normal. They care about balance.
He wants to be balanced.
Yes. But this family loves him very much, even though he's unstable. So you guys are nurturing
Yeah,
instability.
yeah.
You know, unconsciously or consciously, this is what love is doing for him. I'm not saying remove love. I'm just saying give love after he did exercise discipline. Because right now, you are beginning his life with affection first. So now I'm ready to meet the guy. I hope he's ready to meet me.
With the family nervously watching from the balcony, an unsuspecting Kobe waits in the backyard for Cesar to begin the rehabilitation.
All right, America, it's very simple, right? We're dealing with a dog who has absolutely terrified the whole neighborhood, the whole family. But that's not what I'm thinking right now. What I'm thinking right now is I'm gonna go through that door and become familiar with the dog. How, nose, eyes, ears. It's a possibility for him to launch into all that stuff, but that's not what is going through my mind. Let's go. You stay right there, right? Okay, this is really good. This is not a very secure dog. So that's why we can't back away. Yeah, we can't back away. This is... All right, I'm gonna take over first. This whole teeth. He challenged me when I came into his territory, but he was insecure when he challenged me. See it? That woo, 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 woo. That's how I know he's insecure. The whole barking that he's doing, woo, 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 it's not a secure bark. You can't back away from an insecure dog if you really want to help him. Now I'm gonna do exactly what he does to sheep and cattle. I'm gonna hurt him. I'm gonna use a strategy that he's familiar with. So I'm gonna become an Australian shepherd, a Mexican Australian shepherd. Man, it's a big house.
I actually thought it was kind of funny with Cesar chasing Kobe around the backyard.
Give herding time! This is really good.
Since Cesar has already identified Jill as the weakest link in the family, he begins the people training with her.
Okay. We want him to use the nose, the eyes, the ears. See, this is his nose.
That's
He's
his
supposed to
nose.
recognize you with the scent, not with the sound.
Okay.
How you feeling? Nervous, tense, whatever.
I'm not as nervous now because, well,
This is
I
really
normally
good.
would think that he is so unpredictable that he would just run up to you and bite your leg off.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling shocked.
See what happens when you live in the now?
Right.
And when your energy is totally different from what you normally use, you know, which is the fear and all that
Right.
stuff.
One of Kobe's most troublesome issues is his overprotectiveness toward the family territory. Cesar moves everyone inside to participate in an entryway exercise, aided by one of Jill's friends, who will play the role of a visitor at the doorbell.
Hey. How are you? He did that on his own. That's just him trying to look good.
Well, he's looking good.
He's looking great. Come on in. There we go. Now we're gonna close the door.
This is the first time I've been in Jill's house in like 5 years, and we used to hang out all the time.
Then we move the dog. People come in. They have to give space.
That makes sense.
Right? Yeah. So he showed politeness
He did.
to the highest level.
I've never seen it, ever. Brought a tear to my eye.
Now he's doing what dogs do.
Checking me
Kind of
out.
forgotten what dogs do, sniffing.
Sniffing. That's what he's supposed to be doing. See what happens when he goes into a balanced state? He becomes a dog.
It's like night and day. I'm amazed, totally amazed.
You want to try this exercise, by the way?
Yeah.
When your friend comes in
Yeah.
and you do that? Okay. Right there. Wait. You didn't say anything.
Oh, am I supposed
He
to?
went into wah, wah, wah,
Oh.
and you didn't disagree.
Oh, okay.
That's right. Oh, what? It doesn't have to be ch. It can
like
be any sound. All right, let's do it again. Didn't work.
Didn't work?
Nope. Again. You were right there already anticipating. No, don't anticipate. Just live in the moment.
Okay.
Right there. He went. And you should stop right
Stop
there.
him right there. Okay.
Don't think, just act, just be. Boom. Not what we want. Nicely. Turn around. That's right. That's the good one. And you can say hi, whatever you want.
Hello.
Stop it right there. Turn around, turn
Yeah.
around. That's... Very good, very good. I love that one. Turn around. That's it. He got the point. You don't have to follow. That's right. Very good. You go back. Yeah! Hey, stop it. Stop it right there. That's right. Send them back. Send them back.
Back.
Watch this. Watch. There you go. Perfect. At that moment, you can, hey,
Okay. So I can do that.
hey. Go in the mirror and practice.
Okay, well.
That is gonna get excited.
I think my mom did excellent. She needs a little bit of work on being a little more assertive. We'll work with her on it, though.
Since the family's goal is to be able to adopt a second dog, Cesar gives the family a list of homework.
We're coming back in 2 weeks so we can show them the next step of how to bring a new dog into the house.
Cesar returns 2 weeks later with a few friends from his own pack.
Every time I come to in a second session, you know, to anybody's home, it's easier because by that time I already know how the humans behave and how the dog behave. All right, so now I'm ready to hear the good news first. Is anything has changed?
Yes.
Okay, tell me.
I was walking him up the street that he normally never went on, and a dog came running out. I immediately did a correction. Kobe sat down. The dog came running up to him, and he sat there. The dog sniffed him and proceeded on with our walk. So that was a really good thing. That helped me out as far as self-confidence goes.
Yeah.
So we had a couple bad incidences also. After you told me I needed to have a backpack for Kobe, I was very excited, thinking that this is something he's going to want to do. He was totally afraid of the backpack. It was like we were torturing him or something. He did not want that thing on his back.
From the house, you saw that behavior
From the house. That was the first time.
Yeah.
Came back, made him do it. He just fought the whole way.
If your animal it's not relax, and then you have to wait until animal relaxes.
Okay.
And then it becomes a positive experience. What it counts is that your goal is to accomplish balance.
Yes.
So are you gonna find obstacles on the way? Absolutely. And which one is gonna be the biggest obstacles? You. The first time I focused more on Jill because she was the weakest link in the family, but the whole family has some work to do in some areas of their life. I want to see Jason in action, you know, because he's been very supportive, but not proactive. Look at that. Show me the teeth again. He showed me the picture of how it looks like from his point of view. There we go. All right, so snap him out of it.
Sit. Be good. Hey. Sit. Kobe. No.
All right. Okay. Now, drop the leash and I'm gonna come and get him. It was very terrifying, you know, you can see a lot of teeth. If you don't know how to feel energy, you would think that dog is gonna kill you. I didn't become nervous, fearful of things because I knew where Kobe was coming from, insecurity.
Be good, Kobe. Wow, that's amazing.
That's how you're supposed to do it.
That was good.
The way you did it, it was like this.
Yeah.
So that intensifies where he is mentally. When the leash was not in your hand, he became the insecure guy that he is.
Yeah, he did.
When he was in your hand, he became very secure.
He did.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The whole point is the whole family have to participate in the leadership part.
Cesar introduces Kobe to the 3 dogs from his pack with the help of his 11-year-old son, Andre.
It's very important that my kids learn how to be around Mother Nature and how to help dogs. Oh, over, they were fun.
That one doesn't open unless we can unhook it.
That's the boundary. That shows him that he can share. See, they're not nervous about it. That's very important. There you go, see? Now he's observing.
Yeah.
Anything in the house can be teamwork effort. This is father and son, all right? This is a teamwork, right? So no touch, no talk, no eye contact. He stays right here with me.
Okay.
And he's not hypnotized or anything.
I think I am.
Cesar moves the whole family outside to join in the pack experience.
So now let's observe the behavior so you can see, do not anticipate anything. He's supposed to go in and find out about them. Don't feel nervous, don't feel fearful. See, smelling the butt, that's right. Yeah, that's normal dog. So that he's gonna give space to them. Hey! Shh. Shh. Look at that. See, she came to rescue him. Shh. Hey. Shh. Hey. Bring me Louis, Andre. This removes the traumatic experience from both. If we were reacting any other way, with much of the people, what they do is they remove the little dog away, and everybody panics, and everybody goes into that, chaotic state, and then the dogs never get to understand, how come they never became balanced? Well, because the human intensified the instability, that's why. This way, we intensify balance. He did what he normally does around little dogs and whatever, because that's what the brain has learned to do. Right? But now the brain, now the brain is, okay, I surrender to little dog.
I was just really amazed at how he was able to interact with 3 other dogs and I wouldn't have believed it if I wouldn't have seen it. So it was great.
I'm feeling very excited with what happened today. I'm much more calm, even more so than the first time.
I think that Jill is a good example of what happened when you go with that right attitude and you create this wonderful thing that you've never seen before. I think today Kobe is gonna sleep very well because we created a lot of challenge for Kobe, you know, great psychological challenge. This story is a wonderful story that represents how important is teamwork, how important it is to live in the now.
I feel so empowered that we're going to be able to have a dog that's going to be healthy and normal, and we're going to work really hard at making him be the best he can be.
Thank you so much. Thanks
I appreciate everything you've done.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Cesar.
Thank you. You saved our life.
Thank you, my friend. So,
Our dog.
keep it up. Yeah, keep the family going, keep everything in balance. Let's do it. Should we come back for you?
Bruce and Beverly Latchney of Omaha, Nebraska have been foster parents to many orphan dogs over the past 6 years. Like many abandoned dogs, Banjo, a 6-year-old coon hound, has a heartbreaking story.
He had been in a research facility to test animal vaccines on him. He'd been there for about 6 months. It was a very isolated environment. The only contact he had naturally were the people who worked in the lab, and it came out of that very distrustful of people. You're okay. Let's go.
When Beverly rescued Banjo, she was volunteering at the Nebraska Humane Society under head veterinarian Tanya Katz.
Banjo came from a lab. A veterinarian that worked at the lab wanted to make sure that these dogs had a chance at a life in a home. But these dogs were so fearful of people that you can't place that kind of a dog in adoption. All they do is hide.
I was working in kennels, and I always read the kennel card on a dog. He was tagged for euthanasia. It said on his kennel card, "too fearful." And I looked in there at him, and he was trying to make himself into the smallest ball. So all I saw was this little ball in the back of the kennel with these big ears, and his eyes were darting side to side. He wasn't looking at me. I thought, those big brown eyes and those ears, I know I can do something with him. And I thought, well, I'll just take him outside. Ready? Take him in the sunshine, walk him around, pet him, let him know everything's gonna be okay. I thought that was gonna work magic with him, but it did not. He fought the leash. He didn't want me to walk him out of the kennel. I finally got him out, and I was sitting with him on the grounds at the shelter and talking to him. And I knew after about 5 minutes I wasn't gonna put him back in the kennel. As a matter of fact, that day, I could have been a few hours late. It just so happened I wasn't. So I got him home, let him go in the yard. He has a nice big yard to run in. There's other dogs. I was sure he wouldn't be so fearful, so full of anxiety, so distrustful. He loved my other dogs, but he didn't want anything to do with me or Bruce.
Come on, Banjo.
When we tried to take him for a walk, he would fight. He would roll around. He wasn't aggressive. He wouldn't bite us, but he just fought.
At a loss for what to do, Beverly called in an animal trainer to help Banjo overcome his fear of humans.
The man said to me he could teach a dog how to sit, stay, come when they're called, stop jumping up on people. He said, but your dog's afraid? He said, it sounds like the dog's development has been stunted. And quite frankly, he will not be a happy dog even living with you. He made it sound like that I and Bruce were contributing to Banjo's misery, and he was better off not existing. What I hope Cesar's going to be able to help us with is being able to approach Banjo, or even better, have Banjo come to us.
Cesar Millan has rehabilitated many dogs with tragic pasts. But Banjo's case is so extreme, even professionals have written him off as a lost cause. Can Cesar succeed where others have failed?
You believe this? I'm in Omaha.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha,
There
Nebraska.
you are.
All because of dogs.
That's right, that's right.
It's amazing. So how can I help you guys?
We have a dog, coonhound, black and tan coonhound
Okay.
named Banjo.
Okay.
And he doesn't trust people. And when I say people, it's Bruce and I.
How do you think he lost trust to humans? They don't born that way.
I really think when he was in a laboratory,
What was he doing there?
He was, they gave him injections for testing of medication for other animals. They would have one person in a sterile environment that would come in and give him the injection.
And that particular human never tried to create any trust then?
No.
Evidently, they don't interface with them at all.
They don't bond, even
It
though
was
they're
just,
using
no.
them.
No, it was just their job.
They just use him as an object,
Exactly.
Right.
as an
Exactly.
experiment, right? So that blocks the whole being. The dignity, the integrity, the honesty, the loyalty is all squashed.
Exactly.
And how long have you owned him? Or how long have you?
May of 2002.
Oh my God.
We've been letting Banjo just be Banjo.
And then we have two, wonderful human beings who want to help but don't know how.
Exactly.
I would agree.
Because,
That's how we
from
work.
2002 to 2006, it's 4 years. He should have come out of the fear state long time ago.
I thought just let him be, but that wasn't working.
Because you were related from the beginning, from the kennel. Your scent, your sound, your sight. You approach when he didn't want to be approached by you.
Exactly.
As much as you want to help them and save them and tell them they're going to be okay and you are not the same human being that he met a long time ago, you can't share affection to an animal that is under stress.
Oh, okay, sure.
See, they don't rationalize, so they don't know how good you are.
Well, I tell him repeatedly.
I know, you can tell.
repeatedly,
They just know how much
repeatedly.
knowledge you have.
Yeah.
So because you begin with affection, trying to help him, he knows you don't know.
Cesar prepares to meet Banjo in the Latchney's basement, where Banjo and the other rescue dogs sleep.
Now, I'm not looking at anybody, so the way I'm going to approach is not really facing them, but using my back. See, this part of me is my scent. Over here is the human side of me, but this part is my animal side of me, When we give our back to someone, we don't project much energy, but when we move forward, we are projecting total energy. And if we don't pay attention to our eye contact, that's what is going to create the behavior that we don't want. This is the guy that I'm here to help. I can't give too much eye contact. You notice at the moment I just looked that way, even though I was not looking at him, I was looking at the kennel, he immediately moved away, which that's not what we want. Oh, there he is. No eye contact whatsoever. We don't want that. We want him to come forward. And when we are in a situation knowing that we have a dog in the corner already telling us, I want nothing to do with you, and just totally avoiding and trying to fly in his brain. Of course, he can't go any farther than that, right? But he is having a conversation with us. The whole time, they are letting us know how they feel about our presence. This way, he knows that I'm not overwhelming him. So we're gonna use him. The energy that we are projecting right now, calm, assertive energy, they know that they are in front of pack leader. They know that our presence is dominant and we're here to take over the pack. Everybody has low self-esteem here. Everybody. At a mild level, some that recover faster, but I felt low self-esteem or insecurity from all of them. Okay, so I'm going in. Going in. Back first. Get close. Let him feel. Let him feel the energy. This is actually better than talking to the dog. I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to the dog, hugging the dog, feeling bad about what happened in the past. This is better because we're having an intimacy. The sound of the chain all the time, it creates something. It creates excitement, it creates tension, it creates avoidance, it creates fear. In this case, it creates avoidance. See it? Every time he hears the chain, it creates avoidance. But then...
The Latchneys are experienced dog handlers who sometimes use a tool called a prong collar with troubled animals. Cesar always tries to remain consistent with whatever tool the owners are most comfortable using.
I can't give affection because if you study the eyes, you know, the glare is like... See, at the moment I went into that state of mind, he went a little worried about me being here with him. Now it's time for us to come out of the kennel. See, this is why we can't share affection. And this is a, you know, insecure, fearful, almost panic state of mind. When you're working with a pack of dogs, everybody matters because their energy is going to influence the rest of the pack. It's a ripple effect. But what is going to create the real trust and the real respect is a walk with a pack. They're all calm, submissive. Now, whoever, you know who's creating the problem right now? Mr. Yorkshire Terrier. His energy is making everybody freak out.
Cesar repeats the doorway exercise until the dogs show more calm, submissive energy.
That little obstacle, psychological obstacle, it's a good thing to practice over and over and over until they just slowly move in. It's important, you know, if you really want to accelerate the process of rehabilitating dogs, you really have to learn to walk a pack of dogs. That makes them immediately become a unit. Just join us. Just relax, join us.
Now that he's made progress in turning the dogs into a pack, Cesar asks the Latchneys to join him, along with their neighbor Tim and his calm, balanced lab, Tozy.
Tozy is the ideal dog. He listens to his human all the time. Bringing Tozy into the walk create a ripple effect to the pack because we kept Tozy in front of us for Tozy to share his energy to us. And that's what we were following.
Are you amazed? Are you amazed, Bruce? I'm just amazed.
Sir, I'm gonna pass you this guy's over here. Right here, just hold the leash right there.
Got it.
Mr. Bruce was less emotionally involved, which is easier for him to create a different state. All right, no thinking about it, just grab the leash. Not allowed to think.
Okay. That's the first time I've seen them walk with their heads up.
I am just in shock.
Yes.
I have never seen this before, ever.
Then I could feel that the relaxed energy that I had was just transferred to the dogs.
Banjo has some insecurity issues on his own, but what we want to bring out of the breed is for him to start tracking, because what they do for a living is to track, and they try raccoon. The coon urine, I don't know how they put him in here, but that's what it says. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a scenario so we can bring more self-esteem. That's the whole point of the exercise. I don't know how they like this thing. Apparently they love this. See, we want the nose to pick up the scent. Automatically the scent tells the brain what to do with it. We're gonna bring him as close as we can to the scent so we can create it. There. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. That is really good.
It's excellent. He's never sniffed anything.
Banjo gave us a second of being curious about the scent. That means a lot, because before, he wouldn't use his nose to find anything. But the coon hound loved to track. So it's going to help to feel better about himself being a coon hound, so we can fulfill the breed in him. The whole point is for him not to run away from you.
Right.
That's the concept that we want to create for him.
Right.
The less attention you pay in an insecure type dog or fearful type dog, the more they recover. Now, look what your behavior is. Relax. I mean, I know it's hot here. When we're dealing with a dog that is at the lowest level of insecurity, we have to be super in tune.
I can't be insecure.
You can't.
I can't be insecure. Understand, okay.
All right. So whenever you're ready, you're by yourself. We're not here. Just relax. That's right. That's nice. See it? When you have an insecure dog, fearful dog, or panicky dog, never touch the top, because that lowers the brain even more. Always touch under so you make them feel proud. Yes, that's better. Yes, that's better. That's better. Nicely relaxed. Shoulders up. That's right. One hand.
One hand.
Drop the leash.
One hand.
Drop the leash. Nicely. Turn around. Yeah. See, that simple exercise is just letting him know he's not running away from us. We move away, which that eventually creates the behavior I must follow. They can't live by themselves. There you go. You like it?
I love it. I waited 4 years to see this.
There you go. Oh my God. It doesn't get no better than this, okay? It doesn't get no better than this. We've been here for a couple of hours already, and we are creating trust. That's our goal. Our goal is to create trust. We're not sharing a whole bunch of affection to develop this. We are sharing a whole bunch of common sense.
It's a miracle. That's amazing. We knew the dog whisperer does great things. We knew that. We knew that. But when you see it firsthand and see it with your own pet, it's just truly amazing. I am in shock. I am in awe.
That's right. We're all in shock.
From this day forward, that's where we're going to move, is forward. We're going to be in the moment, and we're going to implement everything Cesar has said. I've never seen him do that. It's like homework, and it's going to be a challenge, but we're going to be successful. It's been an honor. Well, I have to tell you, it's been an honor for us to have you here.
Thank you.
Work with Banjo.
And thank you for rescuing him. I mean, nobody would ever rescue a guy like him. And so that means you guys are very special human beings.
Thank you very much.
So
Did we get a hug? Yeah. Everybody hugs you. I watched the show. I know that.
As bad as this case is, you know, as a dog that was traumatized by us, by one of us, the dog recovered. I mean, we saw the dog moving forward in a matter of a day, and that means a lot. We just have to make sure Miss Beverly and Mr. Bruce follow the approach that I showed them how to use.
I'd always wanted a dog, always. I'd never had a dog growing up. When I saw her photograph, I said, I have to have this dog. I wiped my savings out, but I didn't care. She's the love of my life. Her full name is Little Miss Kisses.
I lived with Kitten and Kisses for a period of 6 months.
So he was my roommate and one of the first people that Kisses met.
The first time I walked into Kitten's environment, I was absolutely floored.
I've been wearing pink exclusively for 20 years. I love it. It's my passion. Besides my dog and my singing, pink is my passion. I don't have kids or a husband. She's like my little companion, you know. Sorry, baby. Sorry.
But ever since Kisses arrived in Kitten's pink paradise, not everything's been pretty.
Kisses is very possessive of her treats. When I just touch it, I don't have to take it away. Just touch it. She'll growl and become a vicious, snarling beast. And I was shocked the first time it happened. I couldn't believe it. Oh, my God.
Another troubling issue is Kisses' uncontrollable enthusiasm when their friend Kelly comes to call.
My relationship with Kisses is very intimate. For some reason or another, she gets excited when she sees me, and she will pee.
Uh-oh. You always pee-pee.
Nobody else, just Kelly. I don't know what the deal is with that.
There's something that I do, or the way I smell, or the way I look, that makes her pee.
She's in charge of me, and she knows it, and I need to switch. I'm trying to do that, but I don't know how to do it.
Cesar likes to approach each case with a fresh outlook, so he never meets his clients or their dogs before he comes to call. In the case of Kitten and Kisses, he's in for a shock.
Kisses, come.
In pink.
Kisses, come. Hi, Cesar.
That's
It's
a nice pink
pleasure
house.
to
How
meet
are you? I always evaluate the energy at the moment I walk in. This is a wonderful pink palace.
This is Kisses.
Wonderful energy, nice nature person.
Especially. Come on in, Cesar.
So how can I help you?
Okay, Cesar. She's a great dog, but she has some problems. She barks all the time. I can't shut her up. I don't know. I tried the sweet approach, like kisses, quiet, quiet. Thanks for telling me there's somebody outside, even if they just walk by. Big dogs, forget it. German Shepherds, Doberman Pinschers, Pit Bulls. Barks crazy.
Kisses, quiet.
She always barks. I heard you're supposed to put her down and try to hold her to the floor, and she'll turn around and snap at me. It's happening at me. I just was freaked out the first time she did that. I'm like, oh, no, no, no. There's things are out of control.
Sure.
Anybody else she would dare touch. She would never hurt anyone else but me.
Kisses, ow!
Steps at my heels when I walk around the apartment.
Ow! Stop it!
See, I don't know what sets her off sometimes. She'll just start
Well, it
barking.
doesn't matter what sets her off.
Right.
What would you do in situations like that?
I'd say, quiet, quiet. And it doesn't really work. Like, I mean, I'll be quiet.
Now, when you're saying quiet, quiet, how are you feeling at that moment?
I don't want to bother anybody around me. And I have complaints sometimes.
So you care about what people said.
Yes, yes.
And that is really the conversation you're sharing at that moment. It have to be a difference between punishing a dog and disciplining a dog.
Okay.
Discipline is good. Punishing is bad.
Okay, I didn't know how to distinguish the two, so.
Okay. Discipline is when you are in a calm, assertive state.
Okay.
Punishing is when you are frustrated, nervous, care about what other people say.
That's
You
me,
know,
right there.
and when you are in a negative state of mind, when you're not really calm, assertive. That's why dogs don't listen, because they don't listen to punishment. They listen to
That makes
discipline,
sense.
right?
That's why she's not listening.
Right, and not only that, you're humanizing.
Hi, Cesar. Are you gonna fix me today? You gonna make me all better?
Which is a very typical behavior in society nowadays, because they talk to a dog like he's a human when the dog is behaving like a dog.
Don't bite, Mommy. She bites me. Ow!
What do you think men treat women bad?
Because they put up with it. They don't say, no, I'm not gonna have it. I think it'd be different though with me and a man. I think if a man started doing that, I would put my foot down.
Why?
One of the guys I was dating said, you know, if you only wear a pair of blue jeans or something. And I was like, it's it, forget it. If you can't accept me the way that I am, I won't have it. I'm out of here.
All right, so I want you to wear some pair of jeans. What would you tell me?
Not on your life.
All right? So it's like she's saying, I want you to wear the pair of jeans.
Oh, I see, I see.
You understand? If I tell you wear some blue jeans, and then you go, not in, what did you say?
Not on your life.
That's right. But keep the eye contact on me.
Not on your life.
That's right. And you create that. Yeah. So what does she bark? Really doesn't matter why. Now, I can tell you why she's doing it. She's nervous. So anytime that a sound passes by, she barks. That to me is a sign of a nervous dog.
She's nervous.
But we're not gonna focus on her being nervous. We're gonna focus on her understanding what we really want, which that get rid of her nervous reaction.
Okay.
So when you have a nervous dominant dog and you try to block them, especially the way you have learned to do it, like holding them, you gotta respond back. You don't want her obsessive.
No.
Otherwise, that makes her a very dangerous dog. I'll tell you why. Because when an outside dog senses that a dog is nervous, dominant, and obsessive, they become a target. And they know internally that if they are nervous, dominant, and obsessive, they can be attacked. So they anticipate the attack.
Mm-hmm. And that's fearful for her.
Yes, but they have to
She's so
defend
little.
themselves.
Oh, that's what's happening then.
They have to defend themselves before they're being attacked and recognize about the energy that they wear or they use. Because they don't care about them wearing pink, but they do care about what energy they're wearing.
The first behavior Cesar addresses is Kiss's annoying habit of urinating whenever former roommate Kelly drops by.
Come on in, Kelly. Come on in. She wants to say hi. That's another thing. She's squirmy.
How you doing? Hi. Uh-oh.
What was it?
Little piddle.
When a dog is unable to control, it comes from these sources. Too nervous, too fearful, too excited. And in this case, was a case of excitement. So the only way we can help them for them not to get into that state is if we wait until they relax, then we share the amount of affection we would like to share. The only thing I'm saying is give affection when the mind is not at the highest level of excitement.
Sure.
Because what you're nurturing is that. Not acknowledging excitement doesn't mean you don't love them. Do you notice that when a dog gets really excited at the dog park, many dogs come and pin him down?
Mm-hmm.
They don't accept excitement.
Okay.
The dog have to come and, see it? Mild excitement, not really excited.
Okay.
Because for them, that is weakness.
Armed with this new information, Kitten and Kelly try again.
Hey, kitten.
Hi,
How's it
how are
going?
you?
Good to see you.
Right over here.
Where are you
Come on in. Come on in.
What's going on?
Yeah, don't look at her. No touch, no talk, no eye contact. Yeah, so this is the rules, okay? The rules is no touch, no talk, no eye contact.
Okay.
Really? No eye contact.
No eye contact. Yeah, because you're talking with that. Look, see?
No touch, no talk, no eye contact until she is in a calm, submissive state.
Then I can share my love.
Then I can share my...
See, that becomes your mantra.
Okay.
Because your mantra before was, I'm going to give excitement to already excited dog. So
That's
what I'm
correct.
going to create is a dog the peace.
That's
You see
exactly
I'm
what I
saying?
created, yeah.
That's right.
Excellent.
Thanks
All
for
right.
following
Thank you.
directions. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Kiss's possessiveness is a much thornier issue. It's one of the ways she asserts dominance over Kitten.
So how would you remove the bone away from her?
I would just go, pull it
She's
like.
in it right now.
Okay.
Okay.
No, she's not really trying to get it, but normally she'll be like, "Arr."
But that right there was very challenging.
Okay.
It was a very challenging approach because you went and just took
I
away.
did? Okay.
So what you're gonna get is a pull back. So it's gonna be a tug of war right there.
Okay.
Right.
So how should I do it?
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do it the primal way.
Okay.
See, first, there you go.
Okay.
So I claim.
We claimed that.
Yes.
And look how good she is.
She goes back.
That's amazing.
But the thing is, remember, don't forget that the energy is very important.
Okay.
Right? If you touch this like hesitant, and then they feel that you're hesitant about what you're doing.
Oh, that's my problem then.
But
Because I was
if-
all like, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah. You show weakness, and they take over. You show assertiveness, people clap. Remember those jeans? There you go.
Cesar instructs Kitten to hold her hand firmly in a fist position when confronting Kisses. This way, Kisses won't be able to nip at her fingers, while at the same time helping Kitten feel more empowered.
The blue jean analogy that Cesar gave me is really gonna help because something that I could go back to every single time.
Nice.
Wow, that's great. She's usually just chomping at my hand.
That's right. It doesn't matter what language you speak, or if you're from Texas or Nebraska, it's the energy you're sharing at the moment you're addressing yourself to a dog.
Hey.
And exactly.
The most valuable information that Cesar gave me today was to be more in control of the situation, to be assertive, to carry myself a certain way around my dog so she knows who's in charge, not her, because she's so used to being the leader that I need to be the leader, and I know how to do it now with my actions.
So there's nothing wrong giving affection. It's just important to give affection when they're in that state.
It's calm,
Okay.
submissive state.
That's right.
Calm, submissive.
Thank you.
Bye, Cesar.
Bye-bye.
You be careful.
Thank you.
We met the dog whisperer.
over here, Kiss. Come on, Cesar.
The only way we can make our dogs become consistent with us is if we are consistent with them. Jill has been walking Kobe twice a day and is seeing steady improvements on the walks. She's still unsure of herself inside the house. She needs to remember to master the inside world as well as the outside world. Beverly and Bruce have followed my advice from day one, and they are absolutely happy to see the changes in Banjo. Banjo is no longer keeping his tail between the legs. He's walking with the pack. He's trusting the human that he lives with, and he's finally becoming a balanced dog. As for Kitten and Kisses, Kitten's new calm assertive energy has stopped Kisses from nipping at her ankles, and Kisses is becoming the ideal little dog. To be a pack leader is a 24/7 commitment, and if you commit 100% to your dog, you will gain trust and respect.
In the rural farming community of Juniata, Nebraska, 3 dogs help protect the home of Amy and Justin Birch.
Because we live along a busy highway, and there are people that walk around and walk from town to town, and they're not always friendly.
2 of the canines, Chihuahua Mickey and Papillon Mix Jackson, perform their dog duties as expected. Buster, a blue heeler mix, also known as an Australian cattle dog, does more than just take a bite out of crime.
We noticed that Buster was barking aggressively at the mailman, the UPS man. It's definitely escalated. Now it's anyone. I did not realize that Buster would be biting everyone that drove into our driveway. Most everybody that I know does not come to my house without calling first.
When people want to come over, they wait in their car until we come out and tell them it's fine to get out.
I've been coming around since Justin and Amy built this house, and basically every time I come out here, Buster attacks me.
He tries to bite Scott every time he comes over. I don't know why, though.
I helped carry in a TV one time, and he bit the back of me a couple times. I usually end up in the back of the truck or running for the house.
Buster just, for some reason, dislikes Scott.
Yeah, he's pretty vicious, so.
And we like to have a kind of an open house for friends and family and everybody, and it's just tough to do that with Buster taking after people the way he does.
It would be nice if people could just drop on by and come on in, but they can't.
I want Buster to bark, not bite. I want Buster to alert us still because I don't want to lose the watchdog capability, but I don't want him to bite anyone that comes in. My greatest fear is he'll hurt someone.
Cattle dogs such as blue heelers were originally bred to herd livestock, not house guests. Dog behavior expert Cesar Millan often sees dogs whose natural instincts have been allowed to go out of control.
So, how can I help you guys?
We have our dog Buster. He's mostly an outside dog.
Okay.
And just when we have people come over unexpectedly is when he will chase after him.
And what breed is he?
Blue heeler.
Blue heeler. Yeah. So he just does what he does to cows. He just and release.
Yes. Our friend Scott, he's over here once in a while, but every single time, Buster still will go after him, and it doesn't give him any breaks.
And every single time he puts Scott in the back of the truck every time. So.
Yep.
It's a good thing Scott's really limber and nimble.
And it is most of the time when people are kind of turning around. Usually is when he'll go after the feet and nip at that. But
this is a good example of a dog that is being territorial. But we have a blue heeler. Blue heelers target the heel, and they wait until you turn around. So it's a territorial combined with being a cattle dog.
That would be, you know, one thing for us to use that skill and something that he was bred to do. He was not bred to hurt people, you know. He was bred to for cattle purpose. So not all dogs, because they're cattle dogs, know how to do that.
Okay.
So where is he right now? Where
he's
do
in
you
the
have?
garage. He's in the garage.
In the garage.
Yep.
But so he's an outside dog. That means it's no behind walls. He's just out, he can roam, whatever.
Yeah, 5 acres that he can just wander and make his own.
Sometimes he goes down the road a little ways, but then he always comes back.
Yeah.
He's very just protective of this area. The dogs come down the road to visit, and he'll chase them back to their house. And I mean, I know we live here and we're his family. That's right. But I wish it was not quite so aggressive that he did this.
All right, so if you want to lower the aggressive, or the territorial behavior, you have to practice activities over there. So you claim that part.
Okay.
And because what you're trying to accomplish is to lower the aggression or the territorial behavior, you have to be seen as pack leader more often. All right, so what have you tried so far to control the behavior?
We have to run outside and try to call him and grab him so that whoever it is can get out of their vehicles.
What I like about this story is there was no story. It was reality. Cesar, this is our problem. This is what we need. This is what we don't like.
All right, well, I'm ready. I mean, it's nothing much to talk about it. Let's just do it hands-on. Let's do it farm way.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I knew that he already bit people. So for me not to develop a hesitation, I needed to make sure I was protected so I can move forward. So it makes sense to me that, well, I have a racket available, and the racket is going to feel the purpose of me feeling protective. Not to hurt him, not to hit him with it, it's just to protect myself from him charging me. I'd shake a bottle full of rocks when he was moving away from me. And that only intensified the retrieve behavior. He came to me with the head low, looking for my heels. I moved towards him without me using physical touch. I just blocked him with the racket. He touched me, but I didn't back away. So he gave me his best shot, and because he used all he had and I didn't back away, I psychologically defeat him. You don't want him inside.
And I'm using this once he's retrieving, right? So eventually, just by doing this shake, he moves away. We are using a tool that empowered us because the reality is our body is now more powerful than a bite. You don't have to use a racket. It can be a stick that is in between him and you. Most of the emperors carry something because they feel powerful.
Buster's nemesis, Scott Anderson, arrives and triggers another outburst.
And you can't be angry when you're disciplining an animal, but you have to disagree with the behavior. So having the racket in the back of him, let him throw it. Let him release all that. It's like it's a rattlesnake biting something and releasing all the poison. The more he releases the poison, the more weak he becomes. There we go. See, I'm just moving the racket around so he can release, you know. I'm not pushing, I'm not shoving it in, and I'm not hurting him. See, the gums are now bleeding. So it's just, he's just holding, and I'm just removing. I wanna psychologically challenge him. Physically, you can't control an animal physically. It's best if you do it psychologically. What is the word that you use to, like, discipline him?
Usually it is just a strong no.
Huh?
A strong no.
Okay, come with me.
Yes.
Right, so you say no exactly when he's about to bite it. Right there.
No. No. No.
There we go. So, because he's so used to your sound already, it makes sense for him again. Hey, I have done this for him before.
Yeah.
Is you're telling him to back away from your friends.
Okay.
All right, so if you want to do that exercise that I did?
Sure.
Okay. Don't wait for him to come to you. Make sure you go to him. Again, use this as a strategy.
Okay.
He's never tried this before, and neither have we. So.
What you trying to do?
He's going to work with the racket and try to back Buster off with it.
There's no doubt in my mind that Buster would go after Scott. I was just hoping that he wouldn't draw blood, quite frankly, and that Scott was feeling good enough today to jump in the back of his truck.
You see how much Scott learned.
When I saw Scott walk in the back door of my house, it was amazing because he's never been able to walk from his vehicle to the house with Buster outside, and knowing that Buster was just 3 feet away was wonderful.
Yes. I saw you do this and like this, yeah? If you are like this,
yeah,
you create an insecurity.
Right.
Right here.
And just confront him.
Yeah, see the difference? You see the body language?
Yep.
Yeah, this is more, okay, I'm using the racket, but I'm not using myself.
Right. Now I know. I approached the dog, and basically I attacked the dog. I sent him to his kennel instead of me in the back of the truck, so.
Scott is not gonna have a problem anymore. I guarantee you that part. Scott feel now that he can come in and not get bitten by Buster. Simple as that. He's optimistic about it. Now we have to make the family feel the same way Scott feel. Once you guys start practicing, it's gonna make more sense to him.
Okay.
Now, is this going to make him stop barking? Because we would like an alert that someone is here if we're in the house.
Well, see, he's being aggressive, not so much alert.
Not so
much.
yeah,
so we're just removing the aggression part of it.
Okay.
A dog that is a follower protects pack leader.
Okay.
But a dog that is a leader overprotect the pack.
Okay.
We're not getting rid of instincts. We're just controlling aggression.
Okay. Will we ever be able to have a barbecue?
Yes. But that's you said that as a goal.
Yep.
Right now, you don't trust them.
Right.
You follow?
Oh yeah, we don't.
Even though you love them, but you don't trust them.
Okay.
So the way you're gonna gain the trust back is by him respecting you. okay? Sorry. I don't think she felt it was real. She's so caught up on what happened yesterday. And that's the example. You can't live in the past, you can't live in the future if you want to help a dog. Very personal.
Just a relief to know that we'll be able to have people over, have a normal life, and he's still a good dog.
Oh yeah, they always had that good side of them, you know what I mean? It's not that you're dealing with a human. Yeah, that's the good thing about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that you see that you can create this trust, you just have to go and do it over and over and over and over until that nervous feeling that you have evaporates, it goes away. I think today I gave Amy a different way of seeing life, optimistic.
We're going to have our friends come over and work with them, just getting in and out of their vehicle, and us being more assertive.
So,
He's never, ever laid over there with people here.
That's right.
Ever.
I would like for this family to work as a team. They love each other. You can feel the energy here. Sometimes you can call people, look, come over so I can challenge my dog, and this is how we're gonna do it. I learned this today. So pretty much what you have to do is to buy a whole bunch of rackets and give it to everybody that comes here. You know?
Keep one at the mailbox.
Yeah.
I'm keeping this one.
It's my gift to you.
I think we all want the same thing, the same end result, so we're all going to work together pretty hard to achieve that result.
So we can throw a barbecue right now if you want to.
Let's bring the grill out.
I think the future holds a calm, happy life for all of us, with lots of friends over and barbecues, and Buster being the good dog that we all know that he is, and it'll be nice to just have a normal life.
I found Holly almost 3 years ago. She was probably 2 months old when I found her, and I was jogging as I do every morning, and I felt something nipping me on my ankle. So I finally turned back, and it was this little puppy, and she just jumped in my arms. To me, it was a miracle, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is meant to be. I looked around to see if there's anybody around that owns her. Should she get loose from somewhere? And I ran home and I called Craig and said, Craig, you wouldn't believe this beautiful dog I found. No one claimed her, so we kept her.
When Holly found us, Holly became, the center of attention, and she was a handful. A lot of fun, a lot of energy. She learned all of her basic obedience pretty quickly.
8 months later, Renee and Craig's happy life with Holly took a shocking turn.
I was running, and I had Holly on a leash, and she ran out, and the leash came out of my arms, and she ran in front of a school bus.
Renee had called me and told me she'd been run over. I hopped in the car and ran over to the vets, and when I saw her, I thought she was a goner. Pretty devastating.
The surgeon saved Holly's life, but her right front leg was severely damaged. The accident stripped the skin off her leg.
The vets did offer amputation as an option for the injured leg. It wasn't an option because Holly was only 11 months old. And I was really concerned how long would her uninjured leg last.
She had to have a very large skin graft. So in order to do that, the surgeon pulled her leg back across her thorax and insert it under the skin so that the skin that covers the thorax grew over her leg. As the skin attached and became healthy, they gradually released the leg.
I ended up taking off 3 or 4 months of work to stay here with her, do bandage changes, physical therapy, back and forth to the vets for rechecks, dressing of the graft. It was my life. But once she was injured, I realized that she was going to be really limited. Before she had even finished recovering from the surgery, I started gathering up the parts so I could build her own sidecar.
That is her favorite thing. That was the best thing in the world that Craig could do for her.
I believe if she was able, that she would do it for me.
Holly loves riding on her motorcycle.
Well, she's just really sassy. When we're driving her on sidecar, we'll do what I call drive-bys. she'll be real quiet as we approach somebody and
She loves to do things with us. She wants to go places with us. She's not just a house dog. She's very adventurous. She wants to get out there with us.
Holly's the perfect companion when she is riding shotgun. But whenever they take a walk, Holly turns into an uncontrollable rebel.
Go easy, easy, easy. And see, when she pulls like this, it's hard on my back, and it's hard on my arm. So we're both gonna end up orthopedic wrecks.
Craig likes to use the harness on her in order to help her to alleviate some of the weight. Unfortunately, she's pulling and hopping on the good leg because she can't use her bad leg, and she has injured her shoulder because of it.
I would like her to stop pulling so I can help hold her up and bear some of that weight on that front leg.
In addition to damaging her other leg, Holly becomes so fatigued on their walks that Craig usually ends up carrying her back to the house.
I would wish that Cesar could help me get through to Holly, that by holding on that harness and holding on that leash, I'm not trying to hold her back, but that I'm trying to help her.
Whenever Cesar goes on a dog rehabilitation mission, he first wants to find out all he can about the owners and their passions.
Teach me about motorcycles. I don't know anything about motorcycles. So what would it be me going against the rules of motorcycle?
It's definitely not like driving. When you're out there, you are a target. And if you're out cruising along on a motorcycle, you need to feel like a target. I think most people, when they're driving, they don't feel like a target.
What would happen to me if I'm driving a motorcycle nervous?
Bad decisions.
You see, even to drive a motorcycle, you have to be calm, assertive. At the end of it is if you're calm and in control, you're gonna control your space, right? And people will give you respect. Because you're not, in a nervous state or an aggressive state, you understand? Or in a fearful state, you're not projecting that. Even in a motorcycle, who you are is energy. So for a dog, who you are is energy.
She's reading what I'm feeling.
What energy are you giving me at the moment you're trying to help me? The people who own a motorcycle feel that they have a spirit, that they have a personality. And it's real because they believe in it. A dog never talks to another dog and say, my name is this. They don't introduce themselves through a name, they introduce themselves through energy. This will be, I feel nervous about you. This will be, I feel dominant about you. This will be, I feel insecure about you. This will be, I feel fearful about you. And that's how they're introducing themselves. But they're not saying, hi, my name is Holly. What's your name? You understand?
I do.
The introduction is energy before anything else. I know that a lot of people talk to the motorcycles and they rub the motorcycle and they clean the motorcycle and the motorcycle has a spirit.
And a name.
And a name. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But before it's a name, it's a motorcycle.
Yes.
So if you talk to the name, can you fix the motorcycle? No. If the motorcycle is imbalanced, then you can talk to the name.
Okay.
It's that same philosophy, because I know a lot of people there love their motorcycle like it was a human being.
I suppose I am failing to acknowledge that she is a dog first.
Yeah. Just like me would be failing to acknowledge the motorcycle. And just trying to get the attention that your motorcycle gets just because I know the name of your motorcycle. It's not the psychology. I have to understand the psychology of driving a motorcycle. It's different from a car. Don't you think?
It is, by all means.
It's different from a car. Driving a motorcycle under stress, I can cause an accident. I can hurt the motorcycle and I can hurt people. But if I am calm, assertive, I won't hurt the motorcycle and I won't hurt anybody and I won't hurt me. You see the ripple effect?
I do.
So I will do more good if I'm willing to do what is best for the motorcycle. I heard a lot of people talking to the motorcycles.
Oh, yeah.
Just like, a lot of people hear people talking to a dog.
I think what I've been doing is I've probably been doing her more harm by treating her as Holly than helping her than I would if I treated her like she was the dog. And that's, I'm sure that's where I'm failing to get my message through to her. And I suppose it must be the guilt and the emotion that's preventing it.
You hit a very important thing. Animals live in the moment. So if you change what you project and how you fulfill, they change how they react about you. They first connect instinctually, then emotionally, then spiritually. So you're following this. Spirit, emotions, no instinct. You have to have instincts to drive a motorcycle. It can't just be emotions and spirituality.
No, that would be dangerous.
You see? Well, it's the same thing. That's dangerous because she can get hurt. Would they always willing to go back to balance? Yes. It's not even a question. Don't give any emotions, just be in the moment. Enjoy. Boom. A lot of people, when they see a person on a Harley Davidson, they immediately judge them as a negative thing. That's the beauty about this guy who you might see on a motorcycle and might look rough and it might look tough, but he has a big heart. It's wonderful to meet people that really love a dog to the highest level of love. But at the same time, it's a good example, and not just because you love the dog so much and the dog becomes your little girl or the dog becomes your soulmate, you are in control of what you really want, which is being able to walk with the dog. That's really what Craig asked me today. What he asked me is, I don't want my dog to pull me because I don't want to hurt my dog.
Here, Holly.
There you go. Right, look, even if we don't go anywhere, right here is a perfect thing. You don't have to get tense. Just relax, totally relax. That's who you know, you don't have to go anywhere to practice relaxation. You can just do it right here. You can do steps. Then, you know, I learned to drive a car in the driveway of my house. I went forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards. You don't have to go to the outside world, not until you're totally in the zone. And then unconsciously, you just open the gate without her knowing, and you go from here to the next door neighbor, and then come back. You can do step by step, because you're so into that tense state. Relax, man. Look at that. You see how it's
habit.
I know, like a statue. At that second, when she's about to go, that's when you have to say the hold, and then relax. That's right. So you're doing the hold part very good, but then you stay tense, right? So that's the part.
I think my arm might be stuck that way.
Yeah. It's not your arm, it's your brain.
Hold.
So it's like learning how to walk from the first time. But what she's seeing is you're in control of every movement. So that's the picture that she's gaining. Right. As long as she's not pulling you, the goal is for her not to pull.
I think it's easier on her foot when she's in the grass.
Me too.
Not hot.
Me too, absolutely. There we go. And then the relaxation. I like that. Stop. Right here, that's good. Then you turn around and you go back home. See, I told you, you can go from your house to your neighborhood, and eventually you increase. When does she pull the most? When she goes away from home or when she's coming back home?
She pulls all the time.
See, that's where you can help. He gets so focused on her that he forgets about what he's projecting.
Right.
So that's how you're speaking. She's not going anywhere, but she still gets tension.
And I don't even know I'm doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where you need that help, you know.
To remind you.
Yeah, the reminder, exactly. Now can you see how can you do it?
Yes.
It's clear?
Now, yeah.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I'm amazed at how deceptively simple it was. I didn't anticipate it would be a really complex solution, but it's having the insight to see where to go. That's the first time in months I can think of that she had not
practically pulled my arm off.
Yeah. So it's no magic. It was no magic what we did.
Yeah,
we were living in the moment.
Craig seemed a lot more relaxed after being instructed how, to calm and not so tense, while walking her. And I saw Holly responding.
We remind you to stay in a calm, assertive state.
Without the tension that I've been creating with this thing and with this thing, she's not fighting with me.
So we accomplished something today?
I think we did.
Yeah? You feel good?
Yeah. It's a different insight.
I mean, if you guys feel this hand, it's amazing. It's a strong hand, but he's not using that. He's using the soft side of him. And that's why she's taking over. You see it? So you got the material. You just have to execute it.
I'm gonna need someone to keep an eye on me and remind me.
That's what I love, teamwork. Another excuse to be together. What about the baby steps we created?
Yeah, that's very important, is just to do little steps, not to go on a full-blown walk and expect to accomplish something, is to do the little, and then you feel good, like, okay, I did it, something good came out of it, and then you do it the next time and the next time and increase, yeah. Get a lot of successes of these little walks. Eventually she'll get it.
Craig and Renee now know what they need to do to really help Holly.
She's moved on, we need to too.
Actress Virginia Madsen is best known for her Academy Award-nominated performance in Sideways. Away from the spotlight, Virginia and her 11-year-old son, Jack, shared a happy home with Dixie, a shepherd mix, and Spike, a French bulldog. But as Dixie neared the age of 14, her health deteriorated rapidly when she developed life-threatening pancreatitis.
She got really, really violently ill, and I had to put her in the hospital. And she was so frightened, and I had promised Dixie that I would never let her die in hospital.
Years earlier, Cesar had helped Virginia cure Dixie and Spike of their habit of running away. As Dixie lay near death, Virginia sought Cesar's help one more time.
And so I called Cesar after many years, and I said, listen, it's Dixie, and I don't know how to make this decision. And he said, well, you can keep giving dogs medication, and it's going to hide the symptoms, but the illness is still there. And you can sense if it's time. The dog will let you know if it's time.
Dixie looked at me in a way that I've never seen. It's just so strange that she looked at me like spiritual, like my mom said. And I knew it was time for her to go because I could tell she was in pain. And she really wanted to go, and I could tell.
And so the vet arrived, and he said, well, we give them 2 shots, and one will put her to sleep. And it was just within seconds. And it was so silent. The moment of death was very quiet and very emotional, for everybody. What I'm left with is a tremendous sense of guilt, and I kind of feel like I killed my dog. And I know that that's not true. For all of us in the house, it was very quiet, and it was very sad for many, many days. And Spike got a lot more gray hair around his muzzle, and he got really slow. He slept a lot, and it was really sad. So then I talked to Cesar about, I said, what do I do about Spike? And he said, dogs grieve, just as you will go through a grieving process. And so you must let Spike grieve. You must give him the time that he needs to grieve.
It's now been 4 weeks since Dixie's death, and the family senses it's time to seek a new companion for Spike.
It's gonna be really exciting having another dog,
Yeah, because Spike kind of needs a companion, we thought. And we have room in our family for another dog. And, you know, we have the time, so we can adopt a new member of the family.
Yeah.
Once again, Virginia calls on Cesar to help them adopt a pet that's a good match for Spike. But Cesar wants to make sure that everyone in the household is really ready for a new dog after the trauma of losing Dixie.
So how are you guys doing with the grieving?
I think Jack is doing a lot better
Yeah.
with the grieving than I am.
Yeah?
Because now I'm always thinking about her, that she's in a better place now, you know, running when she's all young again, running on the beach.
I know one time it was maybe about a week later, he said, you know, Mama, isn't it nice Dixie doesn't need a leash anymore? And she can run like the wind or something like that. I was like, oh my God.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know.
How do you think Spike feels now? I mean, he went through just like you guys went through, of course. Well, how does he feel right now?
I think he feels good. I mean, I take him for a walk every day and he's going,
you know, a month has gone by, so, you know, it has helped. And, you know, the first few days, it was so strange because he would be looking for her.
Right.
And he'd be rooting in, you know, his nose in her pillow and just smelling her. And we would take him for a walk, and at a certain point in the walk, he would just lay down. And now he's running, and, you know, he's back to his old self again. And
He's
now
He already moved on.
Yeah.
Because they do grieve, and then
Yeah.
they moved on. This was actually a lesson from a kid and a dog. Everything is a process. Being born, live, and die is a process. It's how we view it. Spike and Jack let us know what would be the right process. Let's go through it, let's embrace it, and let's move on. What about you, Miss Madsen?
Well, I guess I've just sort of, I guess I feel left with a sense of guilt, you know, like, because so many times she would be sick and she couldn't stand. But then they would find a new medication, or she'd rally and she'd, you know, and this is what it's like with older dogs, you know. They're
Miss
sick,
Madsen still felt a little guilty about not being able to do more. More than what? She did what she could. All these bad feelings that we might develop by grieving a dog are not going to be good to that new dog.
I just keep thinking, what if she got better and then she'd have maybe had a few more weeks or something, you know? I don't think it was more than that, but...
But it's just better because if you did that, that's just going to happen over and over again. Then she's going to get sick, better, sick again. And would you want that again? And it's like so much more better for her to go. Even if she was better, she wouldn't be better inside.
You are a wise man, my son.
You are a wise man.
It's so good.
You don't need me. You want to work with me one day?
Yeah.
Laura Sandoval and her daughter Angie from United Hope for Animals arrive at the house with a few adoptable dogs. They are unwanted animals from the dog pounds of Tijuana, where electrocution is a common form of euthanasia. Funded only by donations, United Hope for Animals cleans up the dogs and prepares them for adoption.
This was one of those cases where the only thing we needed to do is to bring the right dog home. So knowing that Spike is a stable dog now and he's having a normal life now, the best thing I can do for him is to choose another dog that is balanced. So they don't have to change anything about it.
The ones I really like is the furry one and that one right over there.
All right, so now what we gotta do is we gotta get him close to the car, but not doing eye contact. Okay. So what you gotta do is you grab him.
Yeah.
And then face them this way. So they smell the rear instead they do eye contact, you know? There we go. Just put it right there. Right on the car, so there we go. You see it? There we go. If we have them face to face, then we create a challenge.
That looks so beautiful.
You like this one?
Yeah, this one right
Jack is attracted to Foxy, a 2-year-old Pomeranian Papillon mix who bears a resemblance to Dixie. Virginia selects Belle, a very vocal 4-month-old female Chihuahua mix.
Let's make this one first. The leash is just to keep it safe. But we really want, there we go. Right there. She has a different behavior once it's out.
Not too much attraction from his part to her part. But this is a good energy, too. I mean, this is a submissive energy. She was just excited about it, but she totally switched. You like the size?
Yes.
Sure. Just put it up there? No, right there. There we go. So let's see the behavior. What we're doing is we're testing right now what's the temperament, you know, how does she behave under a stranger just touching and put him on her lap. Some dogs will do this, shaking, you know, but she's not. So that's a good match right here.
Can I see that?
Yeah, let's see. It's a little larger scale, much more outgoing. There you go.
Oh, she's so good.
Spike feels more interested on her.
Yeah.
He's already showing his body language and the whole thing. Spike?
Oh, I love that one so much. Oh, I love this one, Mama. Mama, I really love it.
Now let's see them in an environment where we can just let the leashes go.
The group heads out to the backyard where they can observe both candidates off-leash. Foxy immediately makes himself at home by marking his territory in the bushes.
Well, see, that's the thing with the males. That could create competition. She's more submissive to the environment versus the male is already becoming dominant to the environment.
Where did Spike go?
Over here.
Oh, he's peeing.
He's competing. See, Foxy already begun say, well, this is mine, this is mine. I own this. So that already can trigger into, no, it's not. This is my house. I know you're attracted to him over there.
To the male.
But in the long run, for a healthy, balanced relationship, male-female coexist better. Look, he's claiming the bed already, and he just came in.
He's very affectionate, though, to me. So I like that.
Jack went into a little emotional state instead of stay psychological about it. She's affectionate too. Look at that. They're gonna show you how they feel about the environment. And it's up to you to pick them. But if you don't see those symptoms, if you don't see those signs, and you only focus on how cute the dog is, this is how people pay the consequence.
I like that guy because he's really active, though, and he's
yeah, but that's not right for Spike. So are we getting one for you or for all of us? I think we have to find one that's right for all of us.
I see what he likes about him.
Oh, he's getting a little jealous, Jack. Oh,
see that?
Some tension there.
Yes, that's the tension that you don't. That's right.
Oh.
Now, when they do that, you have to touch back, because that's disrespect to you. Just look at that.
See?
Now he's claiming you. Shh, hey. Foxy's already exhibiting some of the symptoms that we should pay attention to, because he's already becoming dominant to the environment, and he's only been here 5 minutes because he touched you. Shh. But that's pretty typical, you know, when you put two males together, they feel they have to claim the environment.
Because eventually, at first, they're going to do that, but after a while, they'll kind of get used to each other, like Strippy and Blackie. That's what they did at first.
But it can lead them into a fight.
Yeah, and he's too old
too
now
old
to
for
be
fight.
doing that, you know? I mean,
behavior
I know
that he knows how to do.
He's prettier, you know? He's like, pretty reminds us of Dixie. But if they're not going to get along well, you know?
Yeah.
Cesar suggests removing Foxy for a little while so Jack can see how Belle behaves on her own.
See, that's one great thing about her, that you are totally foreign to her, but she surrendered to your touch. That's a big deal. You know, when you came and touched him, he gave you and that's not fair.
Because it's hard. I think it's hard because it's such an emotional choice because you're adopting and bringing someone into your family, and so, you know, I want it to be. I want Jack to feel really good about the choice, but I want also the choice to be really good for Spike and for me as well, for the whole family, and also, Jack, you have to think about the cats.
Yes.
Now we've got, you know, 2 cats, you know, and I feel like that dog would be too aggressive with the cats. See, she's very affectionate to you too, whereas he kind of bit you. kind of bit you.
That's cool, though.
No, it's not cool.
Can I go see the other guy again?
Yeah, you should see him again.
Okay.
See what she does to him?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Yeah, see, I don't know, Jack.
See, this is what Spike is gonna get out of her. She definitely will bring the youth out of Spike. And if you leave the male with Spike, what they're gonna do is they're gonna do a lot of wrestling, a lot of fighting, a lot of dominating. That can be done, but it requires time like everything else, you know.
Mm-hmm.
With her,
She has to look at her energy.
with her,
She's
just you're just a
immediate.
done deal. You know, of course you have to keep doing exactly what you already know. So she's just gonna, you know, fit into your program. That guy, you have to make him fit into your program.
I don't know what I should do.
How about which energy is better for Spike? Because he's 10 years old now, you know, it's like, should he be challenged or should he have a companion?
I think he should be challenged.
You know about dogs, Jack, and I think you'd have a feeling if this was wrong. See, she's attracted to you more than the other dog.
She likes the
I think he
border
needs a
girl.
girlfriend more than a buddy, you know what I mean?
Oh, look at that, see?
He misses Dixie.
You want me? Okay. Come on, let's pick you. Come on, let's pick you.
Oh, look at that. I think it's gonna be a great companionship.
Laura Sandoval shares a little of Belle's history with Cesar and the family.
Did you rescue her?
I did.
From where?
Oh, wow. The Mexican pound.
She was in a pound.
She was gonna be electrocuted.
Electrocuted?
That's the process. And she was next. She was just sitting there. They had just washed the run with the hose.
Uh-huh.
So it was so wet. She was wet. And I passed by and I go, oh, I'm taking that dog. Lucky I was there that day. You know? I mean, lucky for her.
To rehabilitate dogs who have become so aggressive is one thing, but to rescue dogs that are totally innocent, I think we did a great deed today, you know? Because we bring in this beautiful energy to the environment. So I think Belle is going to enhance the energy in this home.
She's just laying there. It's so great.
There's a lot of wisdom in this house. That's why today I didn't give them any instructions. Because whatever they do with Spike, they just have to do with Belle.
But Jack will always treasure the memory of his long relationship with Dixie.
Whenever I feel like I miss Dixie so much, I look at this and I'm feeling she doesn't have that white hair anymore. She has all of her beautiful hair back and she's running on the beach free now, and I don't think that she's gone forever. She's in a very great place. When Dixie passed away, we got this little print. This is a print of Dixie's paw. And we even got a lock of fur from her, which is really, really, well, I love that, because I can always just feel her fur whenever I want to, you know. Even if you lose a dog and you can't see it or you can't feel it, that doesn't mean that it's not there. It's always with you. It's always a little piece of them in your heart. If you think about it, and if you think about it really well, you know that they're in a great place and they're always with you.
We all know that dogs bring so much joy into our life, but in order to have a successful relationship, both you and your dog have to be fulfilled. I am happy to report that Miss Madsen, Jack, Spike, and Belle, they are one big happy family. Remember, it's important to grieve when you lose your dog, but it's just as important to move on. Amy and Justin report great progress with Buster, and my friend Scott can now visit their home without being attacked. Way to go, guys! I'm really happy to report that Craig and Holly, the motorcycle dog, are doing great.
Even better, Holly's using both front legs during the walk. Amazing. Until next time, don't forget to give your dog exercise, discipline, and affection on a daily basis. Right, Winston? That's right.